championships on the line here as to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
First down and 10.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Mayfield. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Texans' 47-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Yeah. You don't want to know.
Throwing, Mayfield. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league. He allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Dante Fowler in on the stop. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on second down. Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought. Oh.
Hey, high 7. 52's the mic, boy. 52. Hey, we heavy on the edge. Hurry. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. Tighten up. Watch.
To throw, Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this one is right through. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 30 base.
Check my 45. Bandit. Check.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on second down. Rudolph nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quinnen Williams gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Monarchs 3.
Set, ready?
Texans
60
nothing.
outlaw. Topper.
Check 13. Check 13.
Go. Hey.
Let's go right here. 45, Mike, 45. Army.
Snap.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Set. 20.
Check 56. Check.
Run. Watch out.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
To number 86. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings second and 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Jim. Hurry. King.
And to give this time to the tailback. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on second and 8. Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And just like that, it's third down.
Back. 180. Pistol. Pilot, 64. Weak. Hey, watch it. Hey, alert.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Squeeze, double.
Running on first down, Eckler. Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
On the ready. Recon, 132 fighter. 5. 45, Mike, 45. Let's go, D, tighten up. Let's go, D, tighten up. Check, 45 to Mike. Check, 45 to Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come. Hey, orbit. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check my 45. I got you. Go. I got you, son. $45. Mike, 45. Hey, zoom. Pretty quiet. Go.
Rudolph on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
Here's Rudolph off play action. He's got it to Williams. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Yes. Hey, Sam off. Here we go. Check 31. Hey, seam 6. 45 to Mike. Two.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Got an open man, it's QT. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's first and 10.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, Foxtrot. 45. Mike, 45. 3 buzz. 45's the Mike. Man. Look at me. Score. Slam. Big grip.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out, and his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Oh, what a move. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Down. 18 Gator. Check 45 to mine. Hey, Haywood. Fellas, let's set a tone. Yo, go. Hey, check. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike. Yep. Time to go, night.
Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Go. Ready?
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. It's Williams on the catch. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. This will be fielded at the 17. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
I got you, boy. Mike 56, Mike 56.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now,